Hello, 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 and welcome back to Talking to Tequila with Chloe. That's me, Chloe, and welcome to an Annapolis sleepover. Happy Wednesday. We are in my cozy, humble log cabin abode, and actually, let me just say something right off the bat, and then we'll get to the rundown. This above the garage apartment, which is beautiful, cozy, clean, gorgeous, redone, refinished, has so many fucking bugs. You don't understand. I'm on a 10 of heightened awareness. There's a bug here. There's a bug here. These are bugs I never heard of in my life. I'm seeing bugs that are not native to Pennsylvania. And I know that I'm always teetering between, I love Maryland, I hate Maryland, like, I love the people of Maryland. All of a sudden, like, me and my girlfriends, like, I have all these girlfriends at the hospital. I'm like, all them. Oh, I love Maryland. But then when it comes down to the brass tacks of it, the driving, jail. The bugs, jail. And I know that some people are like dainty and they're like, I'll let the bug out outside. I'll take the bug and drag it to hell with me. If there's a bug, if you think I'm going to be able to just like, I'm going to get a paper towel. I'm going to put I'm scared for my life. I'm a scared girl. You know when the elevator opened today at work? I screamed at the top of my lungs. There was just a person in the elevator. I wasn't ready for it. I didn't know. So I can't usher a bug outside, okay? I just cannot do it. But yes, we are in my Annapolis apartment. Listen, I also want to say off the bat before we get to the rundown, I got Botox in my top lip, okay? And I always do maybe 1 or 2 times a year. It's called a lip flip. And this lip flip this time, it took. It always takes, but this one, it took. It took like paint on a wall. When I'm telling you I'm having the hardest time talking, enunciating, just moving my top lip, I'm concentrating with the most intenseness in this world, okay? Because my top lip is paralyzed. It doesn't want to move. There's nothing happening there. I put lip gloss on, and I normally put lip gloss like on my bottom lip, and then I roll my top lip. I can't roll my top lip. It's a 911 emergency. All right, let's get into the rundown today because this is going to be a little bit more of a flitzy, fun kind of, this is going to be Chloe, total, like Chloe passions. So it's going to be a bit of a different show today, okay? I mean, it's going to be the same, but different. So first I want to talk about breakups. I want to talk about a Cluvy time. And this is going to be an extensive Cluvy time. We're covering the new Leonardo DiCaprio movie, One Battle After Another. I've got a lot to say. Cluvy time is my Chloe movie recommendations. And then a little tequila time, Kandi and Todd break up. And apparently Fruity Pebbles is not what we thought it was with the Real Housewives of... No, let me get all these fucking women straight. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, Jesse and Demi are doing some online battle. It's extremely embarrassing. I'm going to preface and say that. Very embarrassing stuff going on online right now. No, and let me be clear. When I say it's embarrassing stuff, I don't mean what Jesse said about Demi is embarrassing. I mean 2 middle-aged women fighting online is embarrassing. Let me be very clear. I don't give a shit who drinks what from where. At all. Okay. Let's get right into my little spiel I want to talk about. And if anyone needs to hear this, if there's someone reaching out to you after a breakup and you're telling them to leave you alone, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you anymore. You're making it hard for me to move on. Leave me alone. and that person keeps reaching out to you, play them this message from me to them. Are you fucking dumb, bitch? Did you fall and hit every motherfucking dumb branch on the way down? What don't you understand? How selfish are you? Do you understand that these people are trying to heal and you're pissing on their fucking parade, bitch? Move on. Go to therapy. Write a book. Adopt a dog. I don't give a fuck what you do. Go play hopscotch. Trip on a piece of chalk, bitch. Leave them alone. Before you meet my knuckle sandwich, hypothetically, I would never assault someone. I'm a nurse. I would get in a lot of trouble. They might take my license away. Okay. I'm having a hard time understanding, I guess, the psychotic sociopathness of some of these people. There's someone in my life, my sister, I'll just say it, who had a breakup a while ago. And she has had such a hard time getting over this breakup, okay? In every fucking time she has an inch in a semblance of moving on, this fucking bitch, and I mean that gutturally, okay? I know people always go, oh, don't say hate. Oh, don't call that girl a bitch. Don't say this. I'm not a subscriber to that. Some people are bitches who I fucking hate, and this girl's one of them. You cannot say that you're not ready for a relationship or you're not ready for a commitment, and now I'm just talking. The details of my sister's kind of passed on. Now I'm just talking because I feel like I hear this all the time from my girlfriends, and I feel like I hear this from other people. If you want to say that you're not ready for a relationship, you're not ready for commitment, you want to do this, you want to do that, go do it. Go do it. I'm so sick of these narcissists and immature people. They want their cake and they want to eat it too. Oh, they don't want the commitment. No. They want to go sow their wild oats. They want to go flitz around town. Well, flitz away from that phone number. What's wrong with you? You want to just drag people along? Like you have a damn car and you're dragging them along down the road? What do you think is going to happen? Road rash, bitch. Road rash. Do you understand that? You want to sit there and give my friends, my family road rash? It's driving me crazy. It's actually driving me crazy. Because I feel like these people do not understand. They're selfish. Oh my God. Did I come in really hot this podcast? Holy shit. I'm sorry. I'm not meaning to be so impassioned. I mean, I am impassioned, so I won't apologize for that. But I'm not mad at you guys. It's just, I don't understand, like, why people continue to drag people along outside of their own selfishness. And then even furthermore with that, are these people just painfully unaware of other people's emotional experiences? Like, as a people pleaser, I am so painfully aware of how my actions affect other people, what I say, everything, how it affects other people. Like, you would never catch me dead being like, oh, like, this is the equivalent of this is what I feel like it's the equivalent of. I feel like it's the equivalent of me saying to a girl, your hair's fucking horrible. I hate it. It doesn't compliment you at all. You look atrocious. Who's your stylist? I've got to get what you have. It's like, well, those are two polar opposite things. You want your space. You don't want to be in a relationship. You want to sow your wild oats. Hey, how you doing? How's it been going? How's the cat? How's the vibe? It's like, how are you sowing your wild oats to my number? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, now, with that being said, man, my back is hurting. I already took a leave. Golly. Still on the damn golly word. I'm trying to cut it down a little bit, but actually, fun fact, I don't know if I gave it to Jordan or Jordan gave it to me, my best friend. I'm sitting at breakfast with Jordan last week, and she goes, you know what I've been saying a lot? I'm like, what? She's like, golly. I'm like, oh my God, dude, we both been bit by the bug. We both been bit by the golly bug. We both been bit by the 6-year-old man bug, where we're just talking like an old man. You know, it's funny because I cannot get comfortable. I feel like I'm in labor when women move around a lot because they can't get comfortable. Oh, my back. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I worked all day long. I'm working like a dog. Okay. I'm working every day. Okay, let's just move on from this topic. I don't know how to transition it. You guys know I'm still working on transitions. And you know that when I am recording a podcast after work, I make no promises. I make no apologies. I don't want to say you're lucky you're even getting a podcast because, of course, this is the joy of my life. But you're lucky you have even been able to follow me thus far. I'm really holding on. Like, what's the equivalent? I'm holding on to a thread. I'm holding on like a thread. I'm holding on. Hold on, I'm going to nail this. I'm holding on. I'm still alive, but I'm barely breathing. Just praying to a God that I don't believe in. 'Cause I've got time and she's got freedom. I don't know if those are the words. Now, this week, something monumental happened. Something that rarely happens. Something that happens so infrequently that I had to make it a topic on my podcast this week because it's that insane. I watched one battle after another with Leonardo DiCaprio, Regina Hall, Benicio del Toro, Sean Penn, Teyana Taylor. I've got something to say. I have had a total change of heart regarding Leonardo DiCaprio. You guys know on this podcast, if there's someone I'm always ready and willing to shit on, it's Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm always like, what about climate change, brother? At Jeff Bezos' wedding with about 100,000 private jets. I thought you gave her a rip. I thought you gave a damn about climate change, you know? So I had been such a hater of Leonardo DiCaprio for so long because I'm like, you're a fucking hypocrite. Like, what do you even stand for? If you stand for nothing, you fall for everything. And then I turn on, but of course his movies are great. They are. Okay? They are. And I normally watch them. I make no apologies. I'm not watching someone that I just think Leonardo DiCaprio is a hypocrite. Do you know what I mean? It's not like I think he's like a woman beater. So, although he does date very young girls, young women technically, but like, what the fuck? Okay, so when I say I have a total change of heart about Leonardo DiCaprio, just hear me out. He still dates really young women, which is like, bro, grow the fuck up. Like, I understand you're Leo, but like, you could be her fucking dad, bitch. Okay. Anyways, and I'm still like side eye, like, what's going on with the jets? What's going on with the climate change? I thought we cared. Did we not care? What the fuck is going on? But I turned on this movie. First scene of the movie, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I'm almost positive. They're at an immigration detention center and they're canvassing it. This is not a spoiler. It's the first scene. Immediately, I'm like, hold the fucking phone right now. What is this movie about? I had no clue what it was about. Because normally when you watch trailers, you can kind of get a semblance of what the movie is about. This trailer, I couldn't tell what the fuck was going on, honestly. Basically, the premise of this movie is like modern day America. How, not modern day as in like this current, like, I'm not talking about Trump as the president, but like I'm talking about America in like what, 2000, 15, 20, whatever, 2025. It could be current day America. Okay. I'm just saying it's not like in the Civil War times. It is about a group of revolutionaries who are basically doing like low-key guerrilla warfare against the government, and they're like breaking people out of immigration detention centers. They're like setting off bombs at banks after hours. They're like rounding up like army people and like making them, I don't know, like basically like if they're at the immigration detention center, like putting them in the cages. This entire movie is about Leonardo DiCaprio, who's part of the French 75, which is like a grassroots movement against the government because the government's corrupt and sick and fucked up. And basically like they have this huge thing that they're doing. None of this is spoilers. They have this huge thing they're doing. It doesn't work out well. He's kind of off in the wind, like, dodging the government. Let me tell you something. I was watching this movie and I was like, hold on. This one? And then I thought the movie right before this was Killers of the Flower Moon. And the movie right before this was Don't Look Up. 3 movies in a row. Leonardo DiCaprio is having, not even subtly, loudly, politically outraged movies. 3 in a row. This man does not make movies very often. He only makes movies every 2 or 3 years, okay? 3 movies in a row since 2020. Every single one of them has been hypercritical of the current fuckery in this country. Don't Look Up, hypercritical of the government and of anti climate individuals. Killers of the Flower Moon, hypercritical of European colonization and what we did to Native Americans. This movie, One Battle After Another, hypercritical of the government and billionaires and immigration. You cannot convince me Leonardo DiCaprio is not a double agent, raging liberal. If you only make one movie every 2 or 3 years, and the last 3 movies since the last Trump administration have been outwardly hyper political and anti-government, anti-immigration abuse, anti-billionaires, anti-climate deniers, I'm kind of having a raised eyebrow. So I'm basically trying to figure out, was I playing chess while Leonardo DiCaprio was playing checkers? I'm sitting here going, Leo, you were at Jeff Bezos' wedding and there was all these jets there. I thought you cared about climate change. And I think Leo is on his little chessboard going, I do, bitch. I'm trying to get in their fucking ear, bitch. I mean, they're billionaires. Are you dumb? Like, I'm one of the only people that can even get close enough to a billionaire to talk to the billionaires about billionaire problems. I'm trying to be a double agent. Can you shut the hell up, Chloe? Can you get off my back? And I'm also sitting there going, so he doesn't really say anything political outwardly. It's not like he ever endorses candidates, nothing like that. But I'm going, normally I want people to be very forwardly political, especially if they have a huge platform. I think it's more appropriate. I think it's like, let's not be coy here. Let's not like for example, Remy Bader, and I don't mean to shit on her. It's the only thing I'm going to say about it. She's a TikToker with like a huge platform. During the inauguration, Trump ruling out his, horrifically psychotic, change in the American government, during all that time, I'm talking like January, February, March, April, she would just get online sometimes and be like, things are crazy, right? And it's like she was clearly alluding to what's going on right now in the government. But it's like, can you just say it? Like, can you, like, what are we doing beating around the bush here? What are we doing, like, going like, what? Like, it would literally be like 500 men left cold and 500 non-violent 500 non-violent kidnapped immigrants in Alligator Alcatraz have lights on 24 hours a day, no blankets, one toilet for 30 men, and get beat if they don't eat dinner. And she would just be like, it's pretty crazy out here right now, right? It's like, can you just say that the world, like, what the hell's going on right now? Like, you have a huge platform. So I'm always wanting people to be like more overtly political. I hope I hope overtly is the right word. Does that mean like blatantly? Like, I would like people to be more blatantly political, but I'm at the same time going, Leonardo DiCaprio is one of the biggest actors in the entire world. When he drops a movie, people watch it. Because when he drops a movie, it's normally an Oscar contender. And when he drops a movie, he only makes one every several years. So people actually pay attention to when he has a movie that's coming out with him in it. So do we welcome this world of chess versus checkers where they don't necessarily have to be overtly political? He's making movies that are getting tens of millions of views, and they're back to back to back being like, hey, the government says climate change isn't real, and now there's an asteroid coming to kill us all. Hey, white colonization totally destroyed the lives of Native Americans, and we never fully took it, responsibility for it. Hey, the government right now is totally corrupt and rounding up people like they're cattle and putting them in cages. And the, billionaires are moving all the pieces behind closed doors. 3 movies in a row. Leonardo DiCaprio is a raging liberal. Period. And I think I'm totally going to now give the green light to chess versus checkers political, what's it called when you revolt against something? Political, oh my God, my back. Political, what's it called when you like are, not revolt, a political, God damn, a political, hold on, it's going to come to me. A political resistance. Yeah, so I'm kind of fucking into it so much right now. I'm in shock. So, which leads me to my next most important topic. As many of you know, I find it extremely important to have your top 5 favorite movies of all time on lock, on rotation, and be able to drop them at any moment, because it says a lot about who you are. It lets people know your taste level. It lets people know your taste, period. And it lets people know a little bit more of like what makes you tick and what makes you move and what makes you think and what excites you, okay? So, of course, my top 5 favorite movies, just as a refresher: World War Z, Brad Pitt; American History X, Ed Norton; Civil War, Kirsten Dunst; The Bourne Identity, Matt Damon. Those are my top 4. And my top 5 was The Pianist. Okay. That was the 5th one. I have a new replacement. The Pianist has been taken out of my top 5 list, and now One Battle After Another has been added to the list. My new official top 5 movie rotation is not rotation, top 5 favorite movies, okay? It's your favorite movies. You need to have them on, you need to have them on a list readily available for anyone that asks you what your favorite movies are. One battle after another. World War Z. I'm saying World War Z. Post-apocalyptic zombie movie. Familiar with it? Release date of 2013. American History X. Civil War and The Bourne Identity. My top 5 favorite movies. I'm so excited to have a new addition to this list, okay? Now, that top 5 is very solid, and I don't suspect a movie will take over the top 5 for several years. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But as of right now, I feel very, very confident about that list, which brings me to my next topic. I look up the Bourne Identity in the Bourne franchise every few months just to make sure there's nothing going on. And I look it up just to make sure that there's nothing that I was unaware of that is important to me in terms of historical context with the movie. And by historical context, I mean a fictional fact that I might have found interesting. Now, this is what I came across today. And I'm sorry, this is an extremely heavy movie episode. But you know what? I love movies and my back hurts. Bitch, my fucking back. Did someone blow my golly? Oh my God, my back. Why? My back is hurting from carrying the weight of the world on my shoulders. Okay. I found extremely disturbing news about the Bourne franchise. As many of you know, The Bourne Identity, which was released in 2002, is my favorite movie of all time. Jason Bourne, he's a secret agent trained by the government. He had an accident. He fell in the water. He got amnesia. He doesn't know who he is. He met Marie. She's helping him gain his memory back. He doesn't know who he is, but when someone attacks him, he's able to do karate-like movements with little to no hesitation. He's a secret agent. He knows he is because he found past... Bitch, my ice maker... I just thought I was dying. My ice maker just dumped ice. Holy shit. Oh my God, I thought the roof was falling in. He found passports, he found money, so he knows he's a secret agent, but he doesn't remember the context of it. He just knows that he was shot and he was on the run. Now, the Bourne Identity, while that's my favorite and number one, of course it was followed closely behind The Bourne Supremacy, released in 2004. Which was also phenomenal. 2 years later, Let It Breathe. It's like a fine wine. Matt Damon also starred in that one. Excellent. No notes. It's one of the only trilogies that exists with no notes. None. It's 3 movies that are perfect. And then, of course, it was followed by The Bourne Ultimatum, which I believe was released in 2007. Excellent. Pam, Blackbriar, no notes. It's the perfect movie. Jason's clearing his name. And then all of a sudden, in 2012, Jeremy motherfucking Renner signs on for The Bourne Legacy, which is the 4th movie in this installment. Which it's a trilogy, by the way. It's the Bourne trilogy because Matt Damon was in the first 3 and they were perfect and they came out 2 to 3 years apart from each other and it was perfect. And then Jeremy Renner comes out with The Bourne Legacy in 2012, which fucking sucked so hard. If you watch the first 3 movies, perfection, cinematic masterpieces, and then you get Jeremy Renner. You should have stayed in 28 Weeks Later, buddy. No one's interested in this garbage. You should have stayed in The Hurt Locker. Because the movie fucking sucked. The storyline was horrible. The script was horrible. The acting was fucking ass. And I was so depressed because I was like, wow, I cannot believe they had a perfect trilogy and they fucking tainted it with this last 4th one. Bullshit. And then all of a sudden, 4 years later in 2016... they announced a 5th movie just called Jason Bourne. So you're telling me you went from the Bourne Identity, the Bourne Supremacy, the Bourne Ultimatum, the Bourne Legacy, Jason Bourne? What? Just his first and last name? Deterring from the previous four, where it's the Bourne and then the fourth word, the third word. But I was optimistic because Matt Damon was back, and I thought, wow, he must have seen how hard the Bourne Legacy sucked, and he wants to redeem the franchise. So he signs on for the Jason Bourne movie. I couldn't wait. My favorite movie of all time. It's being revived. Call it a denizen. It's coming back to life, honey. Only for that to actually suck more than the Bourne Legacy, which already sucked because Matt Damon wasn't even in it. Jeremy Renner was in it. Storyline. The storyline was so dumb. It's like him with daddy issues. Being like, who's my father? Having two parents is overrated. Like, do you really need to know who your dad is? I mean, I like my dad. It's the opposite. Like, for me, my dad's the good one. It's like, I'm not like, who's my mother? I mean, I technically know. But it's like, wow. An entire movie of a secret spy that can take on Russia. It can take on the Ukraine. It can take, well, that was poorly worded. I know Russia and Ukraine are in a war right now. I'm sorry. I just mean it was all set in Europe. He was traveling, gallivanting around Europe. He can take on all these things, and then he's brought to his knees by his daddy issues and wanting to know who his dad is. I don't believe it. I don't buy it. So that's where we're at right now. 5 Jason Bourne movies. 1 with Jeremy Renner and 4 with Matt Damon. Only to my shock to find out they have greenlit a 6th Jason Bourne movie. The Bourne Dilemma. And Matt Damon will be in that. Bro. Can we not let a good thing just lie where it's at? Can we just let it be? You just gotta let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be, baby. Baby. Who the fuck do you think you... Do you know that Beyonce song? So apparently, there's a bidding war. It's greenlit. Matt Damon will be in it. And we're just going to have to see how it goes. Will it be the end of the 6 movie franchise now? And hopefully redeeming a little bit of what we lost with the prior movies? I don't know. All I know is when I'm talking about the Bourne Legacy, well, god damn it, I can't even say the Bourne Legacy because that's the Jeremy Renner movie. When I'm talking about the Bourne movies, I am only ever talking about the Bourne Identity, the Bourne Supremacy, and the Bourne Ultimatum. 2002 to 2007. A thing past 2007 is not a damn one of my business. It's not my business. Now, a little bit of tequila time. Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta, 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 ra-ta-ta-ta-ta. Late last week, it was announced that Kandi, Burruss, and Todd are going to get a divorce, okay? They're from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Kandi actually was not back this past season. She met Todd actually on the show on a cast vacation, I believe. I think he worked somehow, production, I can't really recall. But they had been married for, I think, 11 years. Sounds right. And they just announced that they're getting a divorce. The PC thing to say about this is, oh man, geez. Oh, I'm so sorry, Kandi, and feel better. But this is what I'm going to say about it. Thank God. I'm so happy they're getting divorced. And you might say, well, you don't know them, and that's kind of weird that you would have that reaction about people you don't know. No. I actually do know. I know that Todd has been such a weird hater of Kandi's for so long. Kandi's an extremely successful hip hop and R&B singer from the 90s and early 2000s. She is a tens of millionaire. She's a producer. She just produced that play with Jake Gyllenhaal and Denzel Washington on Broadway. She's smart. She's rich. She's a businesswoman. And little bitch Todd was always in the corner like, I just don't know about boss women. Sometimes boss women need to let their man feel like a boss man. Then be a boss, Todd. If you are with a boss woman and you feel emasculated and you just wish that sometimes she would let you feel like a boss, stop just being a bitch in the corner. Go get a job. Go do something. Stop riding her coattails for everything. Oh, you're going to open a restaurant funded by Kandi. Oh, you're a co-producer on a play. That money came from Kandi. Everything came from Kandi. And now you feel emasculated. You could have done whatever the fuck you wanted, Todd. Go start a YouTube channel. I don't give a fuck what you do. He was always literally this little negative, pouty guy on the show. Little negative, like there was something about Todd that rubbed me the wrong way. He seemed to me, honestly, like Kandi's biggest hater. He seemed like so pouty, so like, just like he wanted Kandi to like make him the big man on campus. He wanted to feel like big man on campus. So go be big man on campus, Todd. He bothered me to no end. And like, even there's all these videos coming out, like surfacing of him, being like doing lives with Kandi and being like, there's just something about a boss woman. Like, and it's like, clearly, and I'm not even a fan of Kandi from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I always thought she was boring. I didn't even understand why she was on it. But I'm like, good. I'm glad you're getting a divorce. Because she was always having to defend her success to him and be like, that doesn't mean you're not successful too. Are you joking? There's nothing less attractive in a man than when they're their girl's biggest hater. Who needs enemies when you got friends like that? So I'm happy they're getting divorced. And hopefully Kandi can find someone that actually is like hyping her up and like, proud of you, babe. Yeah. Yes, girl. I'm in my go yard. You go, girl. And the second story is, I don't even want to say this story. It's so dumb. I want to hit my head on the microphone. That's how dumb this is. The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives on Hulu. I have not watched the third season because I still have not re-upped my Hulu subscription from when I canceled it when they took Jimmy Kimmel off the air. Listen, we need to have a come to Jesus moment. I believe that there is a difference between reality TV stars who are good reality TV stars because they are naturally charismatic, energetic, entertaining, electric, engaging. They grab you. They are good reality TV stars because they cannot help themselves but to be extraordinary. And then there are reality TV stars, which is currently the heavy hitters with the current reality TV world and realm, where they're reality TV stars because they're self-produced, dramatic, morally corrupt, borderline sociopathic, desperate attention seekers. And that's where we're at right now. And especially especially with with the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, we're in the fucking thick of it. These women, most of them are when I say morally corrupt, I don't mean you fucked 100 guys. I don't care if you fucked 10,000 guys. That doesn't bother me. Live your life, girl. Literally do whatever you want. Do these women not know loyalty? Do they not know girl code? Do they not know not to be a snitch? Like, how are you going to be friends with someone and so quickly and easily betray them, tell their deepest, darkest secrets, put them on blast, and don't say, well, that's reality TV. No. You can fight, you can have this, and you can have that. These women cross a line of really the pettiest shit on the face of the earth and then exploding it into like life-altering secrets being told, like really vile, down and dirty. It's hard to watch. It's like down and dirty fighting. So there was something going on online. This is all happening today, Tuesday. Demi is crashing out about something online. There's all this infighting. I don't really know the context of it. But what I know is Jessie got upset about something and went on her social media and was like, so Demi's in her crash out era. She's just mad that she got caught on camera lying. And since we all want to go online and like crash out and say shit, because last season or the season before that, there was a storyline that Demi and her husband, like they like put fruity pebbles down there and he like ate the fruity pebbles ish was the storyline. And it was like embarrassing and she didn't want people to know, but she had told a friend and they brought it up during a filming and she was embarrassed. Okay. Jessie gets on social media today and goes, and the truth about the Fruity Pebbles storyline is it actually wasn't Fruity Pebbles. Her husband likes to drink her piss like pop. Like old man Brett likes to drink her piss right from the tap, or likes to drink her piss and like gargle it down like pop. I have a few different things to say about that. And let me be explicitly clear, because it's going to make it sound like I might be interested in that, and I'm not. Okay? Let me be very clear. I am in no way interested in any pee play, in being peed on, in peeing on people, in anyone drinking my pee, in drinking anyone's pee. I'm not interested at all. At the same time, I don't give a fuck if you and your boyfriend literally bathe in a tub of pee. I don't care what you guys do in the bedroom. I actually think it's fabulous when people are sexually exploratory. Fuck it up. Do it. Why not? Isn't the whole point of being with a partner, and especially a romantic partner, to really just get fucking insane in the membrane? Insane ain't got no brain. I mean, what are we doing here? Are we wearing like socks on our feet and like unbuttoning one top button and laying down and like shutting our eyes and like I don't understand what's happening. If Demi and her husband want to piss all over the town, who gives a shit? Also, are we kink shaming? And I don't mean that in a liberal way. Like, we don't kink shame guys. Like, be PC. I mean as like an adult. However you want to fuck, go fuck. So long as it's consensual. What are we talking about here? And that's what I mean, these women. Like, I don't care if my best friend literally told me I'm the ugliest, dumbest bitch she's ever met. My podcast sucks. I'll never be anything. And then she's happy I'm in debt. I wouldn't be like, you know what? Since we're being mean now, let's be mean. Jordan told me, Katie told me, Jess told me, Sam told me, Emily told me I wouldn't say shit. I'd be like, oh, word, okay, well, we're not friends anymore, but cool. What do you mean you're getting online and saying that your best friend's husband likes to piss in her mouth, or she pisses in his mouth, or they piss in a cup and they drink it? Okay. They're not doing anything to me. What a bad, and I don't know the context. I don't know what Jesse said. So I'm sure Demi said something online that's equally as bad. So let me be clear. Fuck all of them. I think they're all psychotic. I like Layla, but in general, I think these women need a literal reality check. No pun intended. So I'm sure Demi's Val as well. I'm sure she said something horrific. And if I were to find out what that was, then I would go off on a whole tirade about her too. But the thing that's bothering me the most about it is everyone who's watching that show is generally adults, and everyone who's making videos online is generally adults, and everyone that's oh my God, did you hear the tea? Brett likes to drink Demi's pee. And we're all adults, and we're oh my God, ew, now that we know the truth. And it's don't put me in that. I don't want to be part of this online weird kiki. Oh my God, did you hear that? Who gives a fuck? At least they're fucking. I mean, I hate to be vulgar, but what the hell? Who gives a shit? So that's the tea with the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I really don't know if I'm going to watch season 3. From what I've seen with the online fallout, it's giving far too desperate, and it's giving far too dramatic, and it's giving far too delusional. I mean, get a grip, girls. Honestly. Get a fucking grip. Please. Now, can I guarantee I won't come on here in a month from now and be like, okay, I watched it? I don't know. I can't tell when I'm going to be in a TV drought. We're going to have to play it by ear. But as of right now, it's just a lot. It's a lot. And it's giving immature. You know? You're not going to find a sympathizer to the sexually oppressed with me. Go let your freak flag fly, girls and boys and theys and thems. Do whatever you want. So long as everyone's okay with it, so long as everyone's consensual, I don't give a shit what you do. Put it there, put it here, put it everywhere, whatever. Walk on that, do this, pee on that. I don't care. It's bizarre. Now, this week, Chic C'est La Vie. Ça va. Chic C'est La Vie. Ça va. Goes to Summer Walker. As many of you know, I've been obsessed with Marcus Houston's Naked song for nearly 2 months now. I played it all the time. I couldn't stop playing it. Come on, baby, turn the lights up. Let's get naked. Come on. And I didn't know what was going to break me free from it. And all of a sudden, I downloaded Summer Walker's new song. New album. Finally over it. And there's a song on there, Go Girl. And when I go, you go, girl. Titties real, look fake. Shaped like number 8. Such a good song. And every single time I play it, me and my girlfriends in the office were vibing out. I'm singing things with such conviction as if they are real. Smell good, taste good, look good, feel great, look good. I mean, those are probably true, but it's shaped like number 8. No, I'm not. I'm very self-proclaimed rectangular. I'm pretty like this. I mean, I kind of have a waist that goes in a little bit, but in general, I wish I had more of an ass, so it's I'm not shaped like a number 8. Titties real, look fake. Not even close. Titties real. Don't look fake. They look real, honey. If if I paid for what I had right now, I would demand a refund and I would ask to speak to the manager. Straight up. Now, until next time, like, rate, review, subscribe, get through this week. It is Thanksgiving. I don't have anything to say about it. I think it's a horrific holiday. Enjoy your family time this week. And until next week, bye.